Attention, Star Cadets! Stand by for action! Captain Paxar says prepare to travel time and soar through space while facing the worst villains of the past and the future! Stand by for Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Greetings, Star Cadets! I am Captain Paxar, speaking to you from the secret headquarters of the Interdimensional Peace Force. Today's mission is as follows. Our brave comrade, Flash Gordon, has been sent to a mysterious planet to investigate the loss of an Earth expedition. Stand by for action as Flash Gordon travels to the planet of death.
The planet Tarset, silent, inhabited only by shadows of a civilization long dead. A planet where life of every kind has departed.
We must use Tarset, Commander Richards. There is no other planet on which we can conduct our negative gravity experiment.
There must be another place. Tarset is out.
Tarset is deserted. We can set up our experimental equipment using robot mechanisms and gauge the impulse reactions by electronic equipment set up in the Sky Flash.
I'm fully aware of the importance of your work, Dr. Zarkov, but you'll have to find another planet that will do as well as Tarset.
There is none to our knowledge. I told you that before. Tarset is ideal.
Well, then you'll have to find some place that's not so ideal. Tarset will not be used.
But why? Will you please tell me why?
You don't know what just happened to the exploratory mission we sent to Tarset?
No. I've been in my mountain lab completely out of touch with things. What happened?
Well, we'll soon know the details. All I've had up to now are fragmentary reports, but even from them I'd be a murderer if I let you go.
Flash Gordon is here, sir, with Dr. Jervis of the Tarset expedition.
Good. Send them in at once. Now we'll get the full story. I'm so sorry, Dr. Jervis. Can I get you something?
I don't think he's strong enough to answer any questions right now, Commander. Ever since he landed his spaceship, he's been hysterical. We did what we could to calm him down, but...
This is Dr. Jervis, one of the scientists we sent on the exploratory mission to Tarset.
Jervis? Of course.
You know him?
By reputation only. I'm familiar with his treatise on astrohydraulics. Remember, Dale?
Oh, that's right, Doctor. He's in a state of complete nervous shock.
Well, Dr. Jervis, what happened up there? I'm Dr. Zarkov. What happened on Tarset? Where are the others who went with you?
Dead. All dead.
How? What happened? Speak up, man. What happened?
I'm afraid he won't be able to answer any more questions, Doctor. He's completely...
No. It's important that they know. I'll do my best. Don't send anyone there. You'll murder every man you send to Tarset.
What kind of nonsense is this?
Nonsense? You call it nonsense when your own companions are stricken before your very eyes? When suddenly they are dead? For no reason, for no cause, except a curse. A curse? What curse? A curse of Belphegor. It strikes in silence. It will kill anyone who sets foot on that horrible planet.
didn't kill you. My escape was a miracle. Just a miracle.
Perhaps you'd better tell us exactly what happened.
Yes. Yes, I will. There were 4 of us in that expedition. 4 of us who landed on Tarset.
There was Williams, leader of our company, an outstanding physicist. Leclerc, astrochemist. Bending, our engineer. And myself. Our landing on Tarset was easy enough. We made our way to a structure that we had seen from the spaceship. It was the only building not in utter ruins. Inside, we made our way along a corridor, the sides thick with dust, and all around there was the horrible feeling of death. We reached a bend in the corridor. Like an invisible hand had grabbed us, we stopped, afraid to make the turn. Williams finally had the courage to go on. I wanted to turn and run back to the ship. I'd never known fear like that, even when I knew what I feared. Finally, one by one, we followed him. Williams saw it first. Belphegor, ancient god of Tarset. Its face looked as if it had been carved out of a solid block of evil. And then we heard its voice.
I am Belphegor. Know all ye who trespass upon my tomb, that upon ye shall rest my curse forevermore.
The voice. That horrible voice. I still hear it. Williams walked towards the idol on the throne. And then suddenly, a blinding light shot down upon him, shooting from its single eye. He fell. Leclerc ran to help him, and the light caught him. Bending and I stood horrified. They were dead. So we turned, we ran, as if evil on the wing were after us. We ran. I heard Bending running behind me. Suddenly he screamed. I looked back. The light had him. He fell towards me. I just ran on.
A terrifying experience. Don't send anyone to that planet. It's cursed. Ridiculous. We must use Tarset for our negative gravity experiments.
Aren't we sticking our necks out? If what happened to him happened to us,
we have no choice. The threat to our galaxy from the people of Eben has never been so serious as it is now. Our only defense will be negative gravity. Find some other place for the experiments. There is no other place. Tarset is the one astrographical location where the repelling force of negative gravity is effective in relation to Earth. Besides, who believes this business of idols and strange curses? It's superstitious rot. I saw it. You'll have a chance to see it again. I'm going to Tarset.
I'm with you, Doctor.
Dale?
I'm ready to start right now.
Well, Dr. Jervis, we can make it without you, but if you'll come along as our guide, we can save much valuable time.
No, I can't.
The defense of the galaxy depends upon it. Everything we have, our civilization, our science, everything will be wiped out if the people of Eben are victorious. How can you refuse?
No, of course you're right. I can't refuse. I'll go along with you to Tarset.
Good. Prepare the flight plans, will you, Commander? We'll be off in 48 hours. Come on, Dale. Doctor? Invasions from Eben. Idols. Strange voices and strange lights. You think anybody will believe that stuff, Doctor?
Idols, curses, rot. How can you, a trained scientist, believe it?
The
man believes what he sees. I have seen these things. So will you.
Please don't enter. We'll never get out alive.
You did the last time. Maybe we'll be as lucky.
Let's go, Doctor.
Don't! Please stop here before we all die.
Come on.
Who's this, Bending? Just as he fell. Williams and LeClaire? Yes.
I am Belphegor.
The voice!
Know all ye who trespass upon my tomb, that upon ye shall rest my curse forevermore.
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Going on around here? No. No, you believe me? Let me out! It's I! Professor Capt! I! Professor Capt! Let me out! Let me out! Professor Capt!
Dale, one step out there and you're dead.
Oh, we've got to help them.
There's nothing you can do. Nothing.
It's I! Professor Capt! Professor Capt! It's I! Let me out! Let me out!
All right, Professor Jettis. If you ever expect to get out of here alive, start telling the truth.
The truth? What are you talking about? You saw?
I saw plenty. Enough to know that you've been lying from the word go.
I haven't.
Tell the truth. What's it all about?
I don't know. The curse of Belphegor.
Kind of a moron do you take me to be, Jettis? Curses, idols. The next thing you'll be screaming about will be witches riding around on brooms. You're lying.
No!
You said Bending was killed while running down the corridor with you. But when we found him, his head was towards the idol. He wasn't killed while running away. He was killed before he ever got there. Why did you lie about that?
I didn't.
All three were killed, but you were allowed to escape. Why?
I don't know.
You do know. Tell me the truth.
I won't tell you anything. Let me out. Let me out. It's I, Professor Capt. Let me out. Let me out. The wolves. They're coming in to crush us.
Now will you tell the truth? They're going to kill you along with the rest of us.
No, they can't. They promised to save me.
Who promised?
The men of Evan. They trapped us in the temple. They told us to help them or die. Williams, LeClaire, Bending chose death.
Why is Tarset so important to them?
For the invasion. It's coming in this direction. They want to use Tarset as a staging area for their final assault upon Earth.
You betray your galaxy like that. And worse, watch your friends die while you agreed to help their killers.
I don't know. I got crazy. They offered me money, power, a chance to be recognized as a great scientist. I was. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to die.
You think you have a right to live?
Save me. I'm sorry, save me.
Talk to the walls, Travis. Maybe they'll hear you. Call on Belphegor. Maybe he'll listen. No miracle, Jarvis. The walls are so dry and crumbling that the pressure from the moving wall pulverized them. The whole temple is ready to fall.
What are you going to do with me now?
Right now, I'm interested in Dale and Dr. Zarkov, not you. Who else is on this planet besides us?
Esmond.
Who's he?
A man from heaven. One of their intelligence agents. The one who bribed me.
How many with him?
I don't know. Some. Maybe 3, 4.
What's behind it all?
I told you. They want to use this planet to spearhead an invasion on our galaxy.
When? When will it begin?
Soon. That's all I know. Soon. I was crazy. I don't know why I did it.
Come in, Dr. Zarkov. And bring your charming companion. Come in. I am Medicine. I am Chief of Intelligence to His Exalted Mightiness Draco, ruler of Eben.
Eben?
Yes, Eben. You are an unexpected prize, Dr. Zarkov. I hardly expected so impressive a bag to fall into my net.
I'm easily bored with second-rate theatrics, so why not get to the point?
Point 1. Don't look for help from Flash Gordon. He and that idiot Jebos are dead. By my hand. I have spared your life, Dr. Zarkov, up to this point, because you can be of use to my sovereign.
My services are expensive.
You can name any price. The information we want is worth it.
And the information?
Complete plans and details of the negative gravity force you have developed. And you must give us the method to combat it. We must know how to smash through it so we can land our forces on Earth.
And if I refuse?
You will watch Miss Arden slowly and painfully put to death. Well, Dr. Zarkov, what is your answer?
His answer is no.
But Dale...
My life against the millions they could take on Earth? We have no choice, Doctor.
We'll see how brave you are, Zarkov, while you watch her slow destruction. The death eye of Belphegor will bring you Earthlings to your knees. Take them to the pillars.
Sorry, dear.
I can't say I'm not scared.
Your scientific mind, Dr. Zarkov, won't accept the preposterous idea of an idol possessing a lethal curse.
The curse of Belphegor is man-made. It's a lethal weapon, not a curse.
You have seen the result?
Obviously, you have a paralysis ray machine set into the idol's head.
Quite right. A paralysis ray machine, whose controlled ray cuts through organic matter, destroying the millions of nerves, eating its way deep into the very nerve centers until total paralysis is achieved.
You're a fiend.
Not by choice, This is war.
Dale, I can't let them do it.
You must.
I can't.
You must. And you will.
Your last chance, Zarkov. Think. Can you stand there and watch her shrivel slowly? The instant I lower this lever, deterioration begins.
He's not going to tell you anything, so turn on your ray. Get it over with. Stop talking, turn it on!
Very well. But only a few degrees at first, so you can feel its power.
Dale.
Swear to me, Dr. Zarkov, you won't tell them.
No.
Swear it.
All right.
You barely felt anything. Now let us see how brave you are, Miss Harden.
You, Gordon, help me! Flash! The ray machine, turn it off!
Untie them.
We'll die, just as they did.
You exaggerate, Mesden.
What?
Untie them.
Flash, how did you figure...
It's okay, Dale. I heard him say the ray penetrates organic matter, so I slipped my watch glass over the lens of the machine. Stopped the ray dead.
That was quick thinking.
Yeah, we've got to get out of here.
Where's Professor Jevons?
I don't know. He sold out to Evan, led us into this trap.
It's hard to believe that.
That's true. He admitted it to me. We've got to get back to the Sky Flash and notify Commander Richards immediately. The invasion is about to begin.
Stand where you are. Don't make a move. Hey, you Draco! Who are these Earthlings?
They are those who would stand against your exalted mightiness. Flash Gordon, Dale Arden, and the bearded one is Dr. Zarkov.
So, I know of them. Whosoever shall stand between Draco and his destiny shall be ground into dust. Guards!
Over that huge ice. How could he? Where did he get the strength?
Sometimes a man finds strength within himself he didn't know was there. Professor Jevons saw his chance, found the power to balance his books. With a little to spare. Flash Gordon and Sky Flash 2 calling Commander Richards at GBI headquarters on Earth.
Flash Gordon calling Commander Richards.
Richards here. Flash, I've been on tenterhooks waiting for your report.
I'll give you all the details as soon as we land, Commander. In the meantime, you can call off all emergency defensive measures as far as an invasion from Evan is concerned. There will be no invasion. Draco, tyrant of Evan, is dead.
Flash, are you sure? This is tremendous news.
When you release the news, Commander, one thing you must do.
Flash, what is it?
be sure that all credit is given to Professor Jevis, a great patriot who sacrificed his life in the service of his galaxy. Skyflash 2 signing off. The truth will be our secret. Ready for takeoff. Chart a course for home, will you, Vale?
Home it is.
Well done, Star Cadets! The first phase of our mission was a rousing success! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment!
Welcome back, Star Cadets. I, Captain Paxar, will now brief you on the second phase of our mission. That brave EBI agent, Scott McCloud, otherwise known as Space Angel, will take on the deadly scourge of space piracy. Stand by for action as Space Angel faces the Space Hijackers.
Exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel.
Starduster to Evening Star. I'm coming aboard.
Welcome home, Skipper. Take landing 2-3.
Thanks, Taurus. Starting approach.
How'd you make out, Skipper?
Just fine. Mission accomplished.
No problems?
No problems. Cutting rockets.
Drift down 25 degrees. Skipper, would you be saying you didn't miss me at all?
Down 25. Of course I missed you, you old space goat.
Well, now, that's better. Fire braking rockets.
Rockets fired. Coming aboard.
Easy now. Easy. On target.
8 ball in the corner pocket.
Well done, Skipper.
Thanks, Coach. See you topside.
Taurus, was that Scott?
Now, how would you be guessing that?
Woman's intuition. It never fails.
Eavesdropping, more likely. He'll be right up, Crystal.
Good. I just taped an urgent call from the chief.
Well, now, business must be picking up. And about time, too. I never was much for this sitting around.
That'll be the day.
And what might that mean?
It means you're lazier than a lizard on a warm rock.
What?
Scott, we didn't hear you. I'm awfully glad you're back. I missed you.
We missed you. And this new mission came up just in time.
What new mission?
Oh, we just got an urgent message from the chief. It's set up in the viewing room.
Let's go. Following is a top-secret briefing from the head of Earth Intelligence.
Scott, Project Solar Mirror is in trouble. I'm sending you over to Venus to straighten it out. Now, here's the background. All the planets in our solar system have gotten together to build this giant mirror. It reflects sunlight onto dead planets and makes them productive enough to grow food.
What a wonderful idea.
The mirror was built on Venus in 3 sections like this. A short time ago, a cargo ship left Venus to deliver the first section to its orbiting space station. It never showed up. The Space Force boys got right out there, but there wasn't a trace. We think it was hijacked. Scott, in the wrong hands, the solar mirror could become the most powerful weapon in the universe. Now, here's what I want you to do. Go undercover and get that mirror back. Now, remember, Project Solar Mirror is a matter of life and death to millions of starving people. That's all. Good luck, Scott. Out.
Taurus, how'd you like to visit Venus?
Now you're talking, Skipper.
Set up the Starduster for immediate blast-off.
I'm halfway there, sir.
Crystal, where's Professor Mace?
Dad's in the research lab.
Ask him to take over the Evening Star till we get back, will you?
You mean I can go too?
Of course. The chief wants that mirror back. And who can find a mirror faster than a pretty girl?
Scott McCloud.
Skipper, a small target straight ahead.
Identify. Can you make it out yet, Joyce?
It could be a man in a spacesuit.
I'm firing braking rockets.
Now, what in the galaxy would...
I can see him. He's just drifting.
We'll take him aboard.
I don't like the looks of it. What if he's just bait?
With the hijackers ready to spring a trap on us.
We've got to take that chance. That man's in trouble. Taurus, break out my space pack. I'm going out there.
I'll keep you covered with the ray beam, Skipper.
Right. Remember, I'm out there, too. Close the lock.
Pressure equalized.
Open the outer panel. I'm on my way.
I don't like this. He's wide open out there.
He sure is, but I'll blast the first thing that moves. Scott's got him. They're on the way back.
Outer panel closed. Pressure equalized.
Good. Take the controls and head for Venus.
Yes, sir.
Chris, give me a hand with our friend here.
As the Starduster streaked toward Venus, Crystal was able to revive the spaceman long enough for Scott to find out that he was an engineer from the missing cargo ship. He had been making repairs on the outer hull of the ship when strange bat-like ships attacked them with powerful force rays, tossing the ship like a toy and leaving him drifting helplessly in space.
The hijackers might have used a force ray to stop your cargo ship to keep from damaging the mirror section. We've got to get to Venus before that second mirror is shipped. Approaching Venus. Get into your rocking chairs. Spaceship Starduster calling Venus Control. Approaching your planet on Earth-Venus space lane.
Venus Control to Starduster. We have you targeted. Go ahead.
Request right of immediate entry for vertical landing.
Permission granted. We are transmitting the landing code to your computer.
Landing code received. We'll activate in 2 space-time units.
Attention! Attention! Ready the area for vertical landing. Clear pad number 3 of all equipment and personnel.
Crystal, is your patient all set?
He's strapped in, Scott.
Good. Stand by for landing.
Right, Surgeon. Stand by. Colonel, the spaceship Starduster had just landed in Pad 3.
The Space Angel ship?
Yes, sir. They're taking a rescued spaceman to the hospital.
Your man will be all right, Colonel. He's just suffering from shock.
That's fine. You sure he's from the missing cargo ship?
Yes, and he's given us our first clue to the missing mirror section. His ship was attacked by strange spacecraft using force rays. We've got to stop the second mirror shipment before the same thing happens to it.
I'm afraid it's too late. Look over there.
They They may be attacked, too. We're going after them. Taurus, have you located the cargo ship?
Yes, sir. She's right on course.
Scott, look! Over there!
The hijackers. We've got to get up there fast.
Scott, look! Over there!
They've got the cargo ship. Brace yourselves. I'm firing braking rockets.
Scott, one of their ships is leaving formation.
Taurus, take over the controls. Chris, help me launch a space start.
A.O.K. here. A.O.K. Go get him, skipper! Jammed. Maybe I can clip his wings. Power's knocked out. Pick me up. I'm on my way, skipper. Closing in now.
Magnetic arc engaged.
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Taurus, my power's knocked out. Pick me up. I'm on my way, skipper. Closing in now.
Magnetic arc engaged.
A.O.K. here. Raise the slingshot. While Taurus and Crystal were picking up Scott in the damaged space dart, the bat ships made their escape with a second mirror section. Once again, they headed for Venus and reported the theft of the second mirror section.
And told the port director of his new plan to stop the hijackers. The cargo ship, supposedly carrying the third mirror section, will take off on schedule. But this young lady and myself is the only crew.
But you'll be captured like the others.
That's the idea. We've got to locate the rest of the mirror and get it back.
But when the hijackers discover you don't have the mirror...
That's a chance we'll have to take. We'll be carrying a special homing device so that Taurus can relay our position to the Space Force as soon as we're captured and taken to the hijackers' home base.
Aye, we'll drop on those bandits like a shower of meteorites.
Right, Taurus.
All right. I'll have the Space Force standing by. Good luck. Scott and Crystal blast off in the empty space freighter, with Taurus following close behind in the Starduster. I'm in position, Skipper.
Taurus, stand by for a signal test. Chris, turn on the homing transmitter.
Your signal's coming in loud and clear, Skipper.
Good. We're now approaching the danger area. Drop way behind us.
Roger. Falling back.
Break off radio contact with us until you hear our signal. Then relay our position and close in fast.
Right, Skipper. And good luck.
You too, Taurus. Out. Turn it on, Chris. And turn it on only after the hijackers have taken us back to their base. Our friends have arrived. They're using magnetic force field to foul up our instruments and hold us helpless between them.
Space Force 1 from Starduster. The cargo ship has disappeared. I'm waiting for a homing signal.
Space Force 1 standing by.
forcing us toward that dead planetoid. Quick, turn on the signal. We're going underground.
Space Force 1 from Starduster. The homing signal cut off before I could get their location. They could be anywhere in space.
They brought us to an underground city.
Look at the pressure gauge. They must have a man-made atmosphere.
We'd better get out of sight before we land.
Remove the crew from the cargo ship.
At once, General.
Guard, send the drones to unload the cargo.
Yes, General. General, there's no crew aboard.
Ah, the cowards must have ejected themselves. Too bad.
Do you think Taurus got our homing signal?
I doubt it. Those big doors closed too quickly.
As you can see, Your Highness, our mission was a success.
Not until the mirror is complete, General, and its great power is my slave.
General, the shipping crate is empty. There's no mirror section.
Then this cargo ship was a decoy.
And you let another ship with the third mirror section slip by us.
Not yet. There hasn't been time.
Listen.
I will get the mirror myself. I will lead our ships to intercept it.
If you should fail, General.
I know the consequences.
Now's the time to make our move. Their ships are taking off. Stick close to me, Crystal.
Try and lose me. I'm scared to death.
Stardust at the Space Force 1.
I still have no signal.
Suggest we fly visual search pattern. Roger, Starduster.
You take sector V1. We'll split up and cover 2, 3, and 4.
We're almost to that elevator.
Scott, look out!
All out the prisoners.
But, Your Highness, I recognize the man. He's called the Space Angel.
And what is that to me?
He is the top agent in Earth intelligence. He's dangerous. He's not sent on missions of small importance.
So, already they are learning to fear me.
Of course, Your Highness.
Good. Now thaw out the Space Angel.
But he'll try to destroy you.
Major, obey or die.
Drones, thaw out the prisoners at once. Stardust at the Space Force 1.
I have no contact in my sector.
How are you doing? The Space Force 1. Negative in Sector 3. Able, Baker, Charlie, report. Negative in Sector 4.
You were ill-advised to invade my domain, Space Angel, with an army of but one schoolgirl.
Schoolgirl?
Now you must pay for your clumsy attempt to sabotage my plans. You both will suffer an interesting fate, devised especially for you by our good friend, the Major here. Major, take your prisoners to meet the ingenious fate you have in store for them.
I warn you, you'll never use that mirror.
Strange that you should say that, Space Angel, because the Major is ready to test the focusing power of the first 2 mirror sections, using you as his first target. When the concentrated rays of the sun are aimed at you,
we'll be burned to a cinder.
Take a good last look.
They've already put together the first 2 sections.
One more section and that mirror will be the most powerful weapon in history. And you'll be the first to try it out. Get moving. Not yet, Major. Look at my ring. It's aimed right at you.
What do you mean, ain't?
It has hypnotic powers, and it's putting you to sleep.
No, don't be. Nick.
He collapsed. But what about the guard drill?
Without orders from the Major, he can't move.
I've spotted one of the bat ships. I'm following him towards a dead planet in sector V1.
Roger, Starduster. We're right behind you.
If I can tilt the mirror down, the Queen will become the target instead of us. The sun's rays reflected onto the ground over the underground headquarters would generate enough heat to...
To smoke him out.
Right. Let's climb up to the controls.
You've done it, Scott. You've focused the sun's rays right over the underground headquarters.
Look what the heat is doing to the surface.
Scott, look. The Starduster.
Taurus found us.
General, what are you doing here? You haven't failed.
I couldn't help it. I barely got away.
Fool. You let them back here.
Your Highness, the Space Angel escaped. He's focused the mirror right over your headquarters.
That's why it's so hot.
Your guards are all deserting.
Deserting me?
Quickly, Your Highness. To the escape ship on the dark side of the planet.
There they are. Bogey at 8 o'clock glow. Arm your rockets and clovers. They're firing on us. Rockets away. Hit. Mine's down. Rockets away. Okay, Baker? Yeah, okay, Shirley. Regroup.
How did you find us, Taurus?
I stumbled on 3 of their ships.
And they led you to the dead planet.
Aye. How did you guess?
Woman's intuition. I told you. It never fails.
Space Force 1 to Starduster. Targets neutralized. Was your pickup successful?
Well done, Space Force. A.O.K. here. Mission accomplished.
Roger, Starduster. Any further orders?
Yes, Captain. You've done a fine job. Now guard the solar mirror until it can be picked up.
No, sir. Space Force out.
Scott, I just thought of something.
What's that, Chris?
The mirror is still tilted down. It'll melt the whole planet.
Don't worry. The natural revolution of the planet has already moved the mirror out of the sun's rays.
Of course. Now, why didn't I think of that?
Woman's intuition. It never fails.
Oops. Say you're sorry.
Hey, you two. Make up. We've still got 25,750,000 miles to go yet, just to get home.
Don't miss the next exciting adventure with Taurus, Crystal, and Scott McCloud. Space Angel.
Great job, Star Cadets! The Captain will debrief you in a moment when Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour returns.
Mission accomplished, Star Cadets. You've all served with valor and honor. Flash Gordon, Space Angel, and I, Captain Paxar of the Interdimensional Peace Force, salute you. You may now stand down until we meet again at the appointed time coordinates, when we will again undertake a daring mission through time and space. Until then, Star Cadets, always remember, keep the peace.